Obviously representing Northern Ireland, and the dog's name is Ziggy. He's a 4-year-old Border Collie. We're just waiting for the signal to be under starter's orders. And we're off. Ziggy is, her full name is Ludgate Red Lightning. She trains with Lisburn and District Dog Training Club, and this is actually the Irish Agility Dog of the Year. Going very well so far, clear so far into the weaves. And the next piece of equipment is the A-frame, as we call it, and then through the collapsible tunnel. Oh dear, that's a shame, we've got a refusal there. And over a couple more jumps and onto the seesaw. Ziggy is actually Joanne's first collie, and it's the first visit to Crufts for both of them. So they're coming near to the finish now. Give them all a big round of applause. Excellent, that's very well done. Time of 38.08, and just 5 faults for a refusal there. Our next competitor is Karen McCarthy, and she's come all the way from Wellington in New Zealand, so that has to be the furthest travelled dog here, I would have thought. The pet name of this dog is Connor. Not only have they travelled a tremendous distance, but it's an unusual breed of dog for agility as well. We don't see very many Gordon setters in agility. And they're off. This is a 9.5-year-old dog as well. New Zealand champion Wetglin Lord Connor. And nice and clear over the dog walk. It's going very well. Giving it a nice wide turn there. Make sure she gets the turn and doesn't get a refusal on the cover. Oh dear, Connor's not too keen on the weaves, but he's in there now. And over the A-frame. And he just about managed to make that contact there. He's through the tunnel. He's going very well so far. And onto the seesaw. Karen and Connor are still adapting to the English style of agility, apparently, and are very honoured to be here and taking part in this international competition. They're going very well so far, and just the last jump to go. A huge round of applause for you. 9.5-year dog. That's fantastic. And a time of 57.31. Next we have Hein van Bommel from Prinsenbeek, I hope I've said that right, in Holland. And this is Duke. He's a Border Collie, 10-year-old Border Collie, and his full name is Bearbine Duke. And this dog was in the World Championship last year, so we shall expect some speed from this dog, and we're not disappointed so far. Going very well around that tricky turn around there before they come to the Crufts jump. And not an easy weave entry either from that jump there. Into the A-frame, through the tunnel. And approaching the seesaw. Seesaw's quite a tricky bit of equipment to teach a dog, because they have to wait until the seesaw has touched the ground before they can get off. And that's a lovely clear round. A time of 31.85. Next competitor is Jenny Dam from Gothenburg in Sweden, and this is running Elvis, so he is still alive. And the breed of dog here is a Border Collie. He's 6 years old. Very interesting full name, All Trade Flower Power Elvis. And Jenny's under starter's orders now. Elvis is Jenny's second agility dog. He's a funny dog apparently that always sees the bright side of life and gives 200%, and we can certainly see that happening here. He's a certified sheepdog as well. Oh, that's a shame, we just missed. Oh, and that is a shame. He's unfortunately been eliminated because he touched another piece of equipment before he correctly completed the weaves. But I'm sure he'll still run his best for the remainder of the course, and it's not always nice to see agility competitors giving their best for the rest of the course, even after something like that's happened. And there we go, big round of applause for Jenny and Elvis. McEwen from Cooper, in 5. And with Mist, Mist is a working sheepdog, 6 years old, Middleton's Magic Mist. And off he goes, under starters orders. This is their third time at Crufts, and it's the second time in the international competition, having won the Scottish Agility Dog of the Year for 2 years running. So obviously a very consistent, high-performing dog here. And there he goes through the weaves, over the A-frame, making care he touches the red parts on the contact equipment. The dog must touch the red parts at both ends of the contact equipment there. And through this little flick-flack here, and he's going very well so far, and over the final jump, and that's a lovely clear round there. 33.2 seconds. Oh, there were 5 faults there, sorry, I missed that. Okay, our next competitor is from Ramsey in the Isle of Man, and this is Debbie Martin with Bea, or Baby B to her friends. She's a Border Collie who's just 4 years old, and her full name is Michaelmark's Silver Lining. And Bee's agility career started when she was just 8 weeks old, apparently, when she managed to climb to the top of the wheelie bin and went on with a series of escapades involving pallets and hedges. So no doubt she decided for herself that agility was the sport for her. Last year was her first full year of competition. Well, that's a shame, come out of the weave. So Debbie's done the correct thing there and taken the dog back to the start of the weave to make sure I have to go through all the poles in the right direction before she can complete the obstacle. If she didn't do that, she would have been eliminated. So she's done the right thing. Oh dear. And professional agility handler keeps going even when you've fallen over, so didn't incur any faults for that. Continue around the course. A lovely seesaw there. There's a little flick-flack to finish. And there we go, over the final. Big round of applause for Debbie and Bea from the Isle of Man. Switzerland. And she'll be running a Border Collie, a 5-year-old Border Collie called Keeper. His registered name is Sage Hill Never Tell All. And off they go. Oh dear! Oh, well, that was very well done. It's almost like a cat landing on all 4 feet. And they go back to the start of the A-frame. They have to complete each obstacle before to avoid elimination. And beautiful contact at the end of that A-frame there. Maria and Keeper are very well known in the UK. She spends a lot of time here and she actually does a lot of training in the UK. She's competed at the top level in Switzerland and has actually also taken part in Agility World Championships. You might have noticed the signal from the judge there to say that she'd been eliminated, and you might be wondering why that was. Well, what happened there, Keeper actually left the A-frame and then stepped back on it again, and unfortunately that is elimination. Big round of applause. Our next competitor is from the USA, from Dallas in Texas in fact, and this is Marcus Tops with Juice. He's obviously got his fan club up behind me here in the stands. Full name of the dog is Peaks Juice. He's a 6-year-old Border Collie, now under starters orders. And off we go. Juice is an agility champion from the USA. Marcus and Juice represented the American Kennel Club in Bommel in Switzerland in the World Championships in 2006. He's also been placed at the Agility Championship for the last 2 years for the American Kennel Club. And this is a very, very fast dog. That's beautifully finished. Still getting all his contact points even though he's travelling at this tremendous speed. That's a lovely clear round. And what a fantastic time there, 28.84 seconds. And that, of course, has gone well into the lead. Okay, our next competitor is from Norway. Had a little bit of trouble trying to get the pronunciation of his name right, so we'll have a go. And this is Marietta Ike. Did I get that right? Yes, okay. And this is Yigma, a Border Collie, 7 years old. And full name is Brains Yigma Millennium. And they're under starters orders. This dog is a Norwegian champion, and it certainly looks as though he's got the speed of a champion. Goes into the tunnel. This is quite a tricky turn that they're having to do here, because they're having to change the pace of the dog. It comes very fast out of the tunnel, and they have to slow it right down to get those tricky turns round by the Crufts jump. Over the A-frame through the tunnel, and that's a difficult bit, because you have to get the dog, he's coming out of that tunnel completely blind, and you have to get it to run on ahead, so not the easiest thing in the world to do. And over the last couple of jumps, it's a lovely clear round. Yes, well done. Marietta is a time of 32.82 seconds. Our next competitor is our most local one, and this is Tony Dawkins representing England, and also bought a fan club with her, and she's from Deal in Kent. And this is Kite, agility champion, spellcast, made in heaven, a 7-year-old Border Collie. And Tony and Kite are under starters orders now. Tony and Kite have represented Great Britain at the World Championships previously, so again another World Champion. Oh, that was a shame, and the dog came out of the tunnel so fast it didn't see the jump in front of her. But look at these lovely tight turns around the jumps here, and through the weaves, very, very fast through the weaves. And lovely contact on the A-frame as well. And you can see the problem here. They come out of that collapsible tunnel and they can't see very much at all. And so they just hope for the best that you can be in the right place at the right time to direct your dog where to go next. And oh dear, that's a shame. They do of course have to jump the jumps in the correct order, and you missed one out there, and unfortunately that is elimination for Tony and Kite. Now we have a competitor from Wales, and this is Stuart Harms from Ruthin in Wales. And this is a working sheepdog called Binker, a 4-year-old dog, and with a proper Welsh name as well, Nog Bach, which apparently means little nog. Stuart and Binker are under starters orders. Off they go. Stuart and Binker won the novice CSJ final in 2005, and they went into advanced in 2007, in January 2007. And advanced is the top level of agility in the UK, so that's a fantastic achievement, especially for a 4-year-old dog. Now you see Stuart there ran down the other side of the collapsible tunnel just to make sure the dog knew where he was meant to go next when he came out of there. And this is a very fast round, with lovely tight corners, and that's a clear round. 32.17. And that takes him into 3rd place. Okay, next we have from Denmark, Sarah Lewington. Also bought a fan club with her, and we've got some flags as well over the other side of the arena. This is a 4-year-old Border Collie called Simic. Asasara Attractive Thunderbird is the full registered name of the dog. This is a very, very fast dog. Sarah and Simic have won lots of competitions, particularly in the last year. Agility Dog of the Year 2005 and 2006. Oh dear, commentator's curse there. Nordic champions in 2005 and 2006. Danish champion last year, and also is the individual world champion. So a fantastic dog. And the handler combination here in the ring, very, very fast around these turns. And big round of applause for a time of 31.46, just 5 points there. Our next competitor is from Dublin in Ireland, and this is Declan Dolan with Bonnie. And it's good to see their competitors bringing their fans with them. And this is Bonnie of Majuba, I think. 4-year-old Border Collie. And they're under starters orders.
I would have done the same.
Bonnie was actually given to Dex.